Hello, hello, hello. Final check. Hello. Yes, I am live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to laser-focused workshop, Override Self-Sabotage, No More Spinning Wheels. And I'm Evgenia, your success mindset coach who helps women entrepreneurs replace stress with confidence. I'm so glad you're here today. And let me tell you, the solopreneur grind is not for the faint of heart. As women running our own show, we faced obstacles from all sides. And honestly, one of the toughest barriers can be our own minds. And I would like to do a quick check. Raise your hand if you ever second guessed your brilliant business idea, or if your imposter syndrome has stopped you from pitching a dream client. I see you, ladies. Our minds can be our own worst critic and self-saboteur. We all have big hopes and dreams that seems just out of reach. So why do we so often sabotage our own goals? What is it about our minds that lead us to spin our wheels, undermining our potential? And the frustrating news is that self-sabotage comes naturally to the human brain, because our ancient brain habits focus more on staying safe and alive than reaching our dreams. We are just primed to avoid risk, resist change, and give in to fatigue. This is great for surviving, right? But not so helpful now. So our minds betray us in predictable ways. We spin anxious stories about everything that could go wrong. We avoid opportunities because it's easier to stay comfortable. When pursuing dreams gets hard, we just give up. In many ways, we are our own worst enemies. Our brains make us act in ways that take us away from what we truly want. This happens because of strong inner habits. We obsess over criticism and not compliments. We replay past failures on loop in our heads, right? We procrastinate on tasks that intimidate us. We talk ourselves out of chances that make us nervous. But why? And again, our brains, old wiring, they care more about keeping us safe and liked right now. It worries a lot about risks to fitting in and staying alive. This gets in the way of us reaching our bigger life dreams. But here is the game changer: neuroplasticity. It proves we can rewire our neural paths. So what is it, neuroplasticity? It's the brain ability to change and form new habits. When you choose new thoughts on purpose, this can create new brain pathways, but you will need time. This changes our gut reactions too. It takes commitment, it takes time, but we can leverage how our brains work to override self-sabotage. And repeating small positive thoughts makes our brain cells to start serve what we want to achieve. So we truly hold the power to change our thinking default settings. Remember this. With effort and self-care, our minds can change from dream crusher to dream supporters. And instead of backing away from what scares us, we step forward. Instead of harsh judgment, we cheer small wins. Instead of leaving our passions behind, we care for what gives us joy. Catching and shifting negative thoughts can make confidence our brain new normal. Our inner voice can grow bold and strong to match our big dreams. So it is the way forward. It exists. So how will you work with your brain's habits? Will you steer your thoughts, or will you let old paths limit you? you choose. So choosing differently is the first step to manifesting your dreams. What will you decide? So we can get our thinking to finally work with us and not against us. And science says, yes, you can. And tonight I want to share techniques that will transform your insecure, doubtful inner voice into a strong and confident ally. And first, just notice negative thoughts and write them down. This keeps them from quietly hurting your confidence behind the doors. And next, be kind to yourself, like a caring friend. And we need support more than being hard on ourselves. Also, switch I can't thoughts. Do you remember times when you kept going even when you left and you felt scared and unsure? Use these examples. We need to change the story in our heads of what we can do. And so, with regular practice, these steps can change long-time negative thinking patterns. But we must keep doing the work. Aim to replace just one limiting thought per week. And in a year, we have how many weeks? 52. So you will have 50 plus new empowering thoughts making you feel stronger. We truly all have genius inside us. We just have to nurture rather than suppress it. So let's stop the inner voices that keep us playing small. And again, with regular practice and self care, we can move past self sabotage. And you know what? I believe in women who decide to turn their dreams into real life. And negative inner voice hold us back. But we can train our brains to believe in ourselves instead. And I encourage you to take one small step this week. I know it is hard. Write a positive thought, repeat it daily. This shifts your thinking over time. You can override self doubt to achieve dreams. And I believe in you. And the next topic that I'd like to bring to you next week will be about giving thanks to ourselves, our experiences, and the lessons that we learned. We will look back at 2023 with gratitude. And even hard times had gifts if we look closer. What did you learn from the challenges? What did you learn about yourself? And how did you get stronger? Grateful hearts and minds see the good. This trains our brain to be positive. Join me next week. I know that you all have such incredible hopes and goals waiting within, but going after them alone can feel overwhelming. And that's why I created my Goal Crusher online course to guide you in making your biggest visions happen. And just in 6 weeks, you will uncover your deepest motivations. You will break goals down into doable mini milestones and shift inner blocks out of your way. We will apply this framework to tackle your specific dreams. Just imagine yourself soon with clarity on exciting goals, a step-by-step roadmap that will make progress happen, and rock-solid mindset. My course gives you tools to feel empowered and not overwhelmed by what you want to achieve. And I have a gift for you. For a limited time only, you can enroll at 50% off, just $497 instead of full $997 price. And spots are limited as I can provide focus support for a small group only. If you are ready to grow, make progress, and believe in your big dreams, comment I'm in and join in. I will reach out and I will share how to sign up and share all other details. This is your time. Say yes to going after your vision, and I will help make it happen. Thank you and happy holidays.